Yo, what's up YouTube? It's Towey back again with another video for you today of OpTic Gaming versus French Toast Mafia in the losers bracket of the HCS Pro League Last Chance Qualifier. Each game was commentated by Snipedown and I on our streams and then condensed into this video. Make sure to drop a like, comment, and subscribe below if you like the content, and stay tuned for more videos every day about Halo 5 and Team EG.
I remember that Fathom game, and it felt like that as well.
Yep, yeah, I would definitely agree. I'm trying to tweet really quick so you might be on your own.
Cool.
Part of this game.
I'm still on board with this. He drops into basement on his own. I don't think he's going to be able to get this. I feel like instead of hopping into basement, a better play would have just been go back Raptors and try and pressure the guy's carbine, because he had no teammates that were anywhere close to be able to help him out, and hopping in like that just kind of creates an easy opportunity for the enemy to clear out basement and then make a push. But he gets a good spawn. He goes basement instantly. He just needs to do a really good job of trying to stay alive here. He doesn't know where the enemy team's at, obviously, but I'm going to turn off that casting so you guys can see. I'm actually going to hop on board with someone has camo. Naded has camo. Just picks up a double kill. Has he had camo this entire time? Once again, I feel like that's just a play that you can't really just hop into basement just like that. You got to kind of go back Raptors and clear it out, especially if you have weapons. Maybe ask a teammate to get in so you can cover him. It looks like his teammate just died back barrels, and he's pushing basement right now. So this is what I was talking about. Corey is doing a good job. Straight Six doing a good job of pressuring the carbine right there, and because they know that they push the enemy team out of carbine, he's able to hop into basement for free. Now they should not be worrying about BR base. They should be focusing nest, which is what they are, and Nate can kind of watch over them with railgun, at least a little bit.
Yep. Who are you watching right now?
Get into a better hallway. I'm on Nated.
Okay. I just finished tweeting. Oh, he does still have rail scatter. All right.
I would like to see him make some rotating or make some different plays with these weapons at the moment. He's just kind of sitting back right now. They don't have control. He needs to start making plays, get to the hallways, and get some picks for his teammates.
It's almost like he's listening to you based on his rotations right now, but it's still very, very true.
Well, I mean, still, they still only have this one stronghold, and no pushes or anything have been made.
Yeah, but I also don't mind him playing this slow. It's too hard to tell without the communication, you know? He doesn't want to lose these power weapons. The worst, and he ends up dying in window.
He literally died in the same spot he was 25 seconds ago.
That's very, very true.
Didn't really do anything.
I would have liked to see them play way more aggressively while they had the power weapons, but as a team there, you know, they definitely didn't try to force their way through anywhere. And Anarchy ends up getting that railgun kill on Nated. They might end up getting, and they do get the reset. That is a huge, huge play for French Toast Mafia. It is obviously pretty hard to come off of a loss and play immediately, so that has got to be affecting OpTic at least a little bit right now.
Then again, they should still have the confidence going into the series.
Oh, absolutely.
I've always said their mental game is weak, but they got to just pick it up and really get their small talk working, because it's just so clear that they're just not on the same page. It looks like they're playing scared, hesitant.
100% hesitating. You saw that when they had power weapons with Nated there, as a team they were hesitating on where to push because they didn't really capitalize on much of anything. They've got to be, it's a little alarming, they're down so much, and we're just getting triple capped to start this game here.
So right here, I'm kind of curious to see what plays Nated makes. It looks like he's going on a flank for basement, but at the same time, you can tell it's being capped by two people. And instead of pushing for this, he could have gotten into BR base and rotated. Yep. I don't mind him coming to here to help a teammate, though. I actually like the play. This worked out very well because they had teamwork. Straight Six did really well at staying alive and causing the distraction. That right there is exactly what I meant when I was saying you can't know without the communication, because Eric was 100% right that the rotation was to be going towards BR base, but we don't know the communication. He probably had a call out from Straight Six. They worked together there pretty well, so it worked out well for them as a team. Very good shots there. That was big. Yeah, that was big. Ends up getting killed. They're probably going to still get this though. He died to Rammy, so I'm actually going to hop on with. Actually, I'm just gonna hop on with VTech. Let's just give the other team some love here. Yeah. As he's probably about to get taken down, but maybe he's able to clean up this kill on Straight Six. Oh my gosh! I can't believe he won that fight. No way. That's really big. Such a big now I'm curious to see. I'm actually going to Y-cam and see where his teammates are, where they're pushing from. Because right now it looks like the enemy team has control of the catwalk side. He needs to do his best to stay alive, but he's hiding right next to where the nades land. I don't know if I like his hiding spot very much. I really do. I honestly, as good of a play as I feel like he made to kill Straight Six, I do feel like OpTic made a really solid play by pushing mid hall and getting good angles to stop them from capping nets. Yeah, I was on Aaron's point of view there. He was just taken out, so I'm going to switch on board with someone else on OpTic. Straight Six
is one of the only ones alive, pushing back towards this nest. He doesn't really have many teammates near him. He is taken out by 2 different guys on French Toast Mafia. Maniac off his spawn, I think Carbine side also taken out. This is just not good for OpTic. I'm going to stay with Aaron here for a little while.
It just feels like OpTic is not rotating properly. They're not talking about what they want to get. Like right now, Straight Tick is top rail. You said you're on Aaron?
Yep, I'm going to stick with Aaron through this respawn. The teamwork is just not very high. They don't seem to have very much awareness on where they need to be moving. And that's hard to say without the communication, but
yeah.
Just in general. It's a good job from Aaron to recognize he needs to try to get to the halls here. They obviously need to try to play aggressively. They have a good setup right now, but it's just important that they stay alive and focus on collapsing together towards this BR base. This is a good flank here from Ace. They're going to give up that basement stronghold to take BR, which is the correct rotation here. Big kill for VTech again.
Let's get on board with VTech because he's going to get this new railgun that just came up, and we'll see if they can get a stronghold out of this because they really don't need too much time.
Yep, they did. Naded was just under him.
Oh.
I think is that Naded with a great flank out of Naded.
Yeah, let's go to him.
He was bottom rail when he picked up rail and ends up. I think Naded. I wasn't on his screen, but he's been doing that jumping while crouching technique to stay off radar a lot. He might have been doing that because he didn't look like he was on his radar at all. Just a great play from Naded.
So it does show that French Toast Mafia, sorry, are able to get the reset on basement, and that's the 3 cap. That looks like this is going to be the end of the game.
Probably going to be
up right now. Aaron gets taken out, and I'm pretty sure French Toast Mafia is going to end up picking up that camo as well. That's going to do it for this game for sure.
Yep, wow, and they get the reset on VR base. Jeez.
I'm really hoping OpTic can reset and, just really start getting their momentum going because this is it. This is everything that they've wanted to work for. This is the season. If they don't make it, they're done for. They have nothing to play for probably a few months.
This would be unbelievable if OpTic actually loses.
Let's back out and get right into the next game because I'm pretty sure they've already started. So you go straight up. I'm actually just going to white cam. It looks like Nate picked up overshield. Let's see what can happen out of this. Nate is quality. See, that's
immediately combos the OS guy. Great job out of Nate.
And that's one thing that actually I've started to. I'm the guy that goes for overshield in our team. And one thing that I noticed is once you pick up overshield, the last thing you want to do is push towards arch side or push towards plasma pistol side of the map because of that starting shot. A lot of teams like to give up the overshield, and knowing that the enemy team's gonna have the plasma pistol, you want to just get as far away from that as possible.
Yep.
And because I've stopped going towards that way, I usually pick up a couple free kills at the beginning of the game. But Nate is doing work with this plasma pistol. I love this weapon. I feel like him and I are probably 2 of the biggest users of that weapon, and we rant about it, I'm sure, all the time.
Oh yeah.
I tell my teammates, pick it up, pick it up.
You laughed at me when I told you that you should not use it as much on stream before Worlds, because your movement with it was so good. But towards the end, right before Worlds at least, people's movement got a lot better. People were able to dodge it a lot more consistently. So
very good control of the arch. Very good control of the arch side of the map.
This spawner ended up getting out. That's confusing how he got all the way out there, though. They were collapsing on that base, and Nate had caught off guard from a guy from behind. Probably thought he had teammates watching if there was anybody pushing there. So that was a good job from whoever that was. The first spawner up to push all the way through to arch side and get that kill on Nate. I'm going to stick with Nate here.
Yeah, I'm sticking with him off the spawn. They are 3 down right now, so he needs to do his best to just kind of be a nuisance and stay alive, but yeah, it didn't seem like that would be going too well. Alright, I think I'm going to hop over to one of the blue team members here. They do have top center control. Let's see, VTech did very well last game, so I'm just going to hop on with him since he does have top center control, and once he dies, we can switch out.
Yep, that was, I think, 2 or 3 dead for OpTic here. Naded probably going to die, getting double teamed. Aaron also goes down. This is not good for OpTic. Naded, it looks like he stays alive, but he's definitely down bottom middle. Well, OpTic is all spawning up at this red base. Great control out of French Toast Mafia.
Very good control, and I like the way VTech's playing this. He's not dropping.
But Naded with the huge flank ends up killing 2 weak guys. It's a 2-on-2 here. This OS gets
Ramy
burned.
does have the new fuel rod.
And the OS just barely got burned. We're going to stick with Ramy,
with this fuel, see what he does with it. I would like to see him put, I'd like to see him get up top with it. Maybe go up top on top center. I guess the drop is fine. I, once again, can't hear the communication, so I'm not too sure what they're hearing, but otherwise that drop would not have been warranted. But it's good to finish that kill and get right back up to top center.
Yep, as a team, I like this angle he's at now. This is, oh, he's leaving that kill. Definitely a good job all around. They're collapsing pretty appropriately. As long as they leave the red base open, it's important that whoever's at blue there knows they're blocking those blue spawns. I'm going to switch over to Captain Anarchy here. I think he is going to stay alive, only barely. They just had numbers and weren't able to clear out all those spawns, though, so that was good job from OpTic to get off their spawns and spread out across the map. That could have been pretty bad.
We'll go on with Maniac, as he seems to be the only guy up top center, but he's probably going to get taken out here, so Ace is a good point of view that I'm going to hop on with. The is top arch with a storm rifle, and he's got some help from teammates up there. So OpTic does have control of this map.
Good opportunity from OpTic here.
As long as they don't blow anything, they just got to kill. They should be putting pressure on the enemy.
Yeah, they need to be playing so fast. These next two spawners are going to come out and help them.
These three people are here. We just saw the guy spawn, and I keep saying, well, I guess he spawned close to his teammates, but usually the base, he would have spawned behind them at the base, but they had number advantage there, and I really would have liked to see OpTic put pressure into the enemy team at the moment.
It's so important to not let the enemy spawn behind you when you can help it. That's why it's important for them to try to play as aggressively as possible. Two different OpTic members go down here. I'm gonna jump on board with
you see what just happened because of this. You see that
clean up
without them
as
putting
well.
The pressure, the enemy team was able to organize a push, and they got the 3-for-0 trade out of that. Even though OpTic had control, OpTic needs to take more advantage of when they have numbers.
Yep, I like Squally's play here. He is hiding, baiting this arch side. Two guys come out here. He ends up getting the kill on one of them with that combo.
Up there.
I'm gonna drop down with someone else, see if they can go for this OS. Anarchy is down here with Fuel Rod, waiting on OS, looking to see if anyone's dropping down near him. I like this play. They get it immediately off spawn.
And I like how he's just kind of resetting with this overshield, trying to figure out what the best place to push is. He doesn't just go blindly in thinking that he has, 2 extra shields and that he can just push wherever he wants because he has power weapon and fuel, or power up and fuel.
Yep, it's a very smart play. You don't need to just try to rush into an area blindly. He resets
very
with his team.
good plays. I really like that. A lot of people think once they get, oh, I'm the most powerful man on the map. I can literally do whatever I want and get away with it. And if he would have done that, then you saw his teammate spawn bottom blue. If he would have pushed out and not waited for his team, he could have just been lit up. Maybe
I really like this play as well. He is definitely. I do too. It's hard to tell based on the communication, but it seems like they knew.
Peek there.
Yeah, he definitely didn't need to peek. His biggest advantage was his positioning, and he should have kept that a secret. But obviously, OpTic being stuck in red base here, Anarchy is baiting them to come out on arch side. I think in turn, because he gave away his position, OpTic knows that and it was expecting it and waited to see if he was going to push in, and were able to clean up the kill. Great job out of them.
He went a little quick there. You can see his teammates were not in position. He got 2 one-shots and neither of those kills were cleaned up. He did go a little faster after playing so patient. You would think that, they would be organizing, being like, hey, I'm going to push in, someone collapse with me.
Let's say this is a big job out of Naded. I switched over to him while you were talking. He ends up dying, but he keeps the pressure off of his team. He had spawned across the map and then flanked out and was able to get a kill on a guy top center. It seems like Maniac is the last guy probably going to die here getting collapsed on, but he's wisely trying to stay alive under the base.
Yeah, I'm watching Anarchy.
Somehow stayed alive. Yeah, they were chasing him for so long.
And Anarchy does pick up the kill. Anarchy is 13-8. He does only have 1 assist, and I feel like it is just based off of some of the maybe a little bit too aggressive plays. But obviously, he is stepping up for his team when they need him to, and he is right here ready for this new fuel rod.
Yep, I'm on straight sick right now. I'm gonna switch over to Anarchy. Let's watch Anarchy
just
for a little
picked
bit.
up a kill, gets this fuel rod, and he's holding. Oh. And his overshield's about to be up. I do like the fact that he's not just going straight down for that, because the enemy team is going to...
He can pick up some easy kills if he's in good positions here. I was going to say, a couple seconds ago, we saw OpTic try to push out for top center, but the awareness is just really low. They had a guy caught off guard from a guy top arch that they just didn't know about or were unprepared for, and they dropped down weak. It's just not great awareness right now. We're expecting where players are going to be on the map.
Very poor use of
fuel. Not the best. Staying alive still, but...
even gave him like a clean shot, but it looks like he does still have some ammo in that. We'll see. I haven't really seen him make the best use of the fuel rod so far since he's had it for quite a while, but...
Good job to know that somebody was there, though. I'm going to stay with Anarchy.
Yeah, I did see him on radar, but I'm surprised that Maniac didn't want to,
relocate.
Wow. Really good shots right there. That was a big kill. Now,
this is big. I'm going to switch to someone on OpTic. Let's check out Maniac just got put weak. I'm going to go to Ace. Everyone on OpTic down low. No advantages in power weapons or power-ups coming up soon. This is not good for the green wall.
Yeah, we'll see what happens here. Ace is pushing on his own towards pink side, but the enemy team does seem to be focused on the arch control.
This ends up being a great flank. I'm not sure how they're not watching this angle. It seems like the other team is definitely caught in the base or fighting for arch side.
Yeah. They were definitely focused on arch side, and it looks
great
like...
kill. This is a big opportunity for OpTic. They just got 2 dead. It's important that they collapse, and they collapse fast.
See, and this is exactly what they didn't do before, and I'm glad they're doing it now. But one thing that I want to point out with that play that Ace made, he noticed where his team was set up on the map. They had 2 guys arch side. They had a guy who was ready to go top center, and he knew exactly what spot on the map that he needed to fill in that he could go up to top pink and get.
It's
good
so
angles
important that
and
they don't all desperate for kills though. All of them went for kills individually. They're not working together. Oh my god, Brett Leonard with the last kill.
I'm actually going.
I want to rewind to see how. Yeah, I was about to say. I think they're all going to be desperating for kills here. When you are up by this much,
is it the combo? Does he combo someone?
He combo someone. Oh my god. That's how he killed him? I gotta watch this again.
What?
That was generous.
What a shot. That was generous. That is also spectator mode, so we don't know what it could have looked like, but that was generous.
Oh my god. Because he was probably gonna die. He probably would, if he didn't get that pistol shot off. 49-48. They're all on spawn, getting collapsed on. Anybody's game, to be honest. Wow.
Cool.
We see Nada grabbing the splinter and immediately going for rockets here. I like this play. He gets hit by that grenade and is a little weak, but gets double teamed from the window.
I feel like he could have saved the splinter to maybe throw it up towards the top of that ramp, because he did beat the enemy player.
Yeah, not the best use of the splinter nade. Let's switch over to somebody else here. I'm on board with Ramy. He has the sniper. Looking to see what players are spawning near him.
Big
cave. Good shot out of him.
Big headshot there. It allows his teammate. Look at that. Him cleaning up that guy in sniper allows his teammates to push up their window with rockets. And oh my god.
Another good shot again.
And his teammate also was able to push sniper him.
Not the greatest here, unfortunately. But as a team, they're doing a good job here of just being aggressive.
I do like the fact that he is being aggressive with his sniper.
I'm not sure if they got everyone though. I feel like somebody already got out. And I'm correct. We see somebody running. Yep, we see somebody running this flag. I'm gonna go on board with Nated.
I'm gonna go on board with Maniac because he's the one who flanked over to the enemy team's base, and I'm curious to see what he can do here. He does get spotted out.
Yeah, Nated is staying alive with this flag. This is if you can check out Nated, he has the flag, just avoiding the enemy for as long as possible, not giving away his position. Got spotted and killed, but throwing it as far as he can. Good job from him. I'm switching over to Ramy here to see if he can get this return. He's kind of baiting this flag to see if he can get any kills. Oh no, he ends up getting double teamed from grass. Good job from OpTic to take multiple angles here. Straightsick getting the touch. Good job somehow relaying this flag in. We have a standoff on our hands.
So there are two people pushing up rocket side of the map for OpTic. They are trying to get a flank going here. See, one thing that I hate on this game type is that when one person just tries to be the hero and tries to flank on their own, because they kind of can put themselves out of the picture. And I'm really confused as to why Aaron came back to the flag instead of pushing up with Brett there after cleaning up a kill.
Yep. All of OpTic, I was switching around to show where people were on the map. This will be a big kill. He ends up, and
I'm on Ramy.
Straightsick ends up getting taken out. Oh no.
Yeah. And Ramy got to their flag, and I think he might get a return.
He might. It looks like
not. He should have gotten there.
And
wow, they do.
Big job, VTech jumping on that before they can get a touch, and that was all came from that 1v1 battle that Straightsick actually lost. I'm not sure who it was who killed him when he had flag, but that was just such a big win. 1-0 for French Toast Mafia now. I'm gonna stay with Maniac here. He is trying to play aggressively. We just saw him pick up a couple kills. He's trying to stay in their base, but they don't really have much control. Two guys for the other team are on Snipe side, pushing on him and Aaron here.
Maniac cleans up that kill, but Aaron did just die with rockets. I'm not sure how many he had left, but it looks like he gets taken out by those rockets that Aaron just lost. So I'm not sure who this is, but it looks like
Straightsick also taken out. I'm switching around a little bit to see who we can find here.
I'm still with Maniac, so if you find someone, let me know. I'm
on VTech. He is getting the flag pull up. Not the best idea to grab it, though. I cursed him. He gets double teamed immediately while grabbing it. They kind of were expecting that, it looks like. Anarchy is on snipe ramp here. It looks like he's probably also going to get double teamed. Yes, good job from OpTic here. They're going to push in for snipe control, I believe. I'm switching back over to Ramy. It seems like he has this new sniper somehow. Don't know how he got away with it, but that's a good job by him to run back, play a little defense with it, and get good angles.
Yeah, I agree. He should just get a pick or two here and allow his teammates to put pressure up on snipe side of the map. I actually wouldn't mind seeing him go rocket side with this, go on the rocket ramp, and maybe try and get a pick on guys that are pushing up from like top Cowick or something.
Yep. Good job, him. He is the only one alive, though. He'll probably get totally nuked by nades, get spotted. It's important that he tries to stay alive, but he can't play too selfish, obviously.
He's gonna get killed from rocket
running. I would like him to push back with his pistol here. He can maybe help clear out the base. They don't have the flag out. This is a good job. That's unfortunate he didn't hit those shots, but he's just playing too slow.
This is
He's
why I wanted
hesitating.
to push up rocket side way faster than he did right there. If he would have pushed up faster, he could have gotten to the enemy team's base, blocked their rocket corner spawns, and gotten a good angle on that guy running the flag.
Yep, I switched over to Ace here. Ends up killing the guy rocket straight.
Naden did just pull another flag, so I'm gonna hop on with Ace.
They're running a double cap here.
I'm gonna go to Naden to get a white cam here.
All right.
I have a white cam. It looks like they're going to
Aaron.
be able to get this cap. It is going to be a clean double cap. We can see right now that there is no one in position to stop this. It's
That's
very
such a good play run
out
from Naden.
Out of OpTic right there.
I was going to say earlier too, back on that sniper play, it's just important that he either does one or the other. You can't play an in-between speed. He either needs to play slower, come back to his flag, and have his pistol out, help his teammates there, or go faster with sniper up towards rockets. But by playing in between, it looked like he kind of hesitated, and it gave OpTic their chance to get that flag run all the way back to their base.
Naden is making plays in their base. I don't like the fact that he just pushed in rocket side though, because he is, although he might clean up this kill,
it might not be too bad. I'm on Aaron's screen still, and he is running flag down. Went rocket side. It looks like as a team they know that they're going to leave cave side open and are expecting those spawns. They're running this final flag in here. This will be huge. They were able to get the pull though. Not sure how many are dead on each team, but French Toast Mafia is collapsing. This might end up being the return that we need right here.
I'm just waiting, and that's the game right there.
Yeah, they had to desperate and overextend for that return. It was a great job from OpTic. That would have been not a good game to lose, for sure.
Yeah, Naden did go off once again. I'm actually going to pull up the Halo 5 Arena stats and see if I can see this OpTic series. Oh man, I need to eat so bad. I'm just waiting for this food to be done.
Yeah, they definitely. This is pretty indicative looking at the stats that they just had pretty good teamwork this game. No one was really dominating, but as a team, they just in general outslayed the other team pretty evenly.
Go. OpTic is winning 2-1 map count. So Corey went straight for overshield, did get the glitch off, and he did maintain the full overshield. So I'm curious to see what kind of plays you're going to try and make with this overshield. I think Naden should push this guy with the storm rifle. But that ends up working out. I guess the guy didn't really know where he was, but very solid plays out of Naden. Good job staying alive here. He might get the overkill.
Out of Maniac.
So
oh my god. I was looking at something
that
else.
was Maniac, I'm sorry.
He almost gets an overkill. I wasn't even looking.
Yeah, that was really close to getting that. I'm kind of surprised that the enemy team was able to cap pit there. It seemed like they got the pit control really earlier and then lost control very quickly.
Yep. This is a good opportunity though for OpTic. They have 2 dead.
They did just get 2.
They should be able to get this pretty
everyone
evenly.
getting pit. They should be.
This is important to note too, because now the other team is going to be on split spawn cycles. They just killed the last 2 while the other 2 were about to spawn up. So if they can collapse appropriately, they might be able to get a triple cap out of this. They end up resetting red, and while they're doing that, we see Naden over there. He ended up dying, but they take blue base. So I accurately predict that triple cap based on spawns. That's a great job from them. Still staying on Maniac, yeah. They just did a great job of pushing in when they knew that they had that advantage. That was a great job. I'm not sure if I like that play. Whoever that was who was trying to take pit there, they definitely didn't have the kills. It looked kind of like a solo cap for pit. He might have had help in a second, but you got to have a bit more map control before you try to take pit, especially.
It's fine to sometimes get into a stronghold and maybe like bait the enemy team out to draw them out of their positions, but that guy had no reason to just sit in pit and try and get that. It seemed like it was kind of a desperate play, trying to make something happen that wasn't there, and it caused the rest of the game to lose control. Yeah,
absolutely. Maniac doing a good job here, knowing his role. That he needs to be just trying to play a bit more defense. Gets the reset, such a big play. Gets this next guy to one shot. I'm not sure if anyone's in position to clean him up, but he knew that he needed to stay near red base while his team was defending blue, so that is a good job from him. I'm going to switch over to VTech. It looks like he just was able to take the red base. They really got to try to get back into this game. They're probably going to lose blue. Aaron was able to pick up that new overshield as well, so 2 dead now for French Toast Mafia. About to be 3 dead. Good kill from Naden. Not
looks
sure
like Aaron should be able to contest this pit though, but at the
yeah,
same time,
it's confusing.
Off
Spawn, they're able,
they are able to get this double cap.
Off spawn, they just rushed pit and were able to get it because OpTic was stuck trying to take the other base. That was not a great job from OpTic. They just weren't focused on getting that contest.
Naden just picked up a huge double kill. I'm actually gonna hop on board with Naden, who does just cap pit with his teammates. He gets a double kill.
That was
and once
big.
Again,
he will probably recognize they're going to get that base. He needs to go play defense at the base that they already have or just watch spawns. And it seems like OpTic now with the triple cap and full control, he will be focusing on helping Maniac defend blue base.
And it looks like Nate and Maniac are the two players that are stepping up for their team once again.
Yeah, absolutely. Maniac with the scatter, he ends up getting a double kill. The help maybe could have been there a little faster. He kind of killed 2 guys and then ran into 2 more. Big kill out of Nated. Ends up only trading though, but still big in a 3-on-1.
It's fine though that he did that because he's able to get these guys weak, and they know that they are able to stop the enemy team from trying to even get a base control. Now I
switched back over to Maniac.
I'm on Nated. I'm hoping is Maniac at. No,
he was
Corey's
just playing defense, yeah.
Corey's doing exactly what I was going to say I wanted Nated to do, and that is just stay
at the other base, yep. It's very, very important to not overextend in one certain direction. And it's totally okay to lose a stronghold, but still keep map control and have 2 out of the 3, and then just go for the triple cap later. So I'm on straight sick now. I'm going to stay with him. They're going to try to go for this defensive blue, but they're back. Like I said, they lost.
He should definitely be pushing this. Yeah, it's a good play for him to push this. He had a teammate coming in around the side.
They're playing this game type extraordinarily well.
Yeah, this is exactly what you want to see out of a triple cap situation. You just want to keep putting pressure on these bases. They know that they can force the enemy team to spawn at a base. They have to make a decision on the spot, and it's really hard to get into a base, start capping a stronghold, not knowing where the enemy team's going to be pushing you from. And OpTic's just done a very good job at being, not, I don't want to say inconsistent, but, catching the other team off guard and where they're going to be pushing from, allowing them to get these stops.
Yeah, great job from French Toast Mafia to get this overshield. That's going to honestly be the reason they're getting back into the game. I'm on Maniac. I'm not sure who has the overshield or where they took it. Ramy has it, and they're going back towards blue. It was a really great job by them just to know what they need to be focusing on. He has this. Oh, it'd be a big kill if Straight Sick ends up getting it. Almost kills him. That is. He ends up dying anyway. Really good job from them, though.
Dude, this is crazy. This could actually turn the game around. If they do the same thing that OpTic is doing to them, they could come back into this game, but it doesn't look like it. Nated takes out VTech right away. Ramy's going to try and stop blue base, but 2 of the strongholds are being captured. Big stop out of Ramy there. I'm actually on Ramy right now. He made a huge
3 dead. I'm on Anarchy. He has a plasma pistol and turbines. They're hunting down this last guy. They know the spawns. They're probably going to be collapsing on blue base. I'm not sure where OpTic is or what they're doing. It looks very confusing. Good job from them. Anarchy gets taken out, double teamed immediately. Looks like they're going to be going for red base, but that's 3 dead for OpTic.
Honestly, it just seems like OpTic's not committing to a side base. They need to get a side base first. I just saw a couple people dying around top center area. One person was
I'm switching over to Maniac. We have 3 different OpTic guys going in towards blue, and Maniac is doing what he should be doing, staying in front of the base. He needs to watch these angles. He definitely can't push into the base as well. You got to know where they're coming in from and get shots on them. He knows a guy is pushing in from the BR. 2 guys from the BR now to go for this stop. Good job from OpTic to take that and at least stop the bleeding. They really, now that they have this this one stronghold and they're kind of off their spawns a bit, it gives them some breathing room to push out, and they just really got to get some more map control, get turbine control, get outside, and focus on regrouping as a team. I'm jumping on with Straight Sick now. He spawned up tower again and is pushing to help with Pit. Unfortunately, that ended up getting reset.
How do I switch? Oh, I see.
It comes in with a triple cap again. They're probably going to lose one based on spawns. The map kind of got flipped there. You see that pretty often as well. I'm going to stick on board with Captain Anarchy, the OG. Doing a good job of laying down shots, but even though French Toast Mafia has 2 strongholds right now, they don't have too much map control. They're not really controlling outside or turbines.
They did just pick up that kill right there, so that does allow them to get outside control because they cleaned up one person that was outside. And it looks like Anarchy got a guy one shot at turbine, and he's putting pressure on him. It looks like they should be able to clean up at least one of these 2 kills.
Oh, and whoever that is, I think it's Ace, maybe ends up staying alive.
Ace gets alive somehow.
Ends up dying, but this is huge. It's a tied game, and they're maybe going to get the reset here. That would be so huge.
Should take pushed in alone.
And you see that they're already over there getting the triple cap.
Get the 3 cap. If they get this 3 cap, that's game. I'm calling it right now. It looks like all this.
Anarchy is probably not gonna. He should not desperate for this, but there's not much he can do to go for this reset.
There's nothing he can do besides maybe just put a little shots on these. But they get a big kill there, and now they're taking. They're gonna be trying to take Pit. They have to get a few.
I'm on Ace's point of view. They have 3 people in here. They honestly might get this. It's not gonna get contested fast enough.
Close. It's got contested. It might be. That's
he stays alive. No way. Oh my god.
I cannot believe they were able to come back.
Ends up losing the game after being up 87, I think, to 10 or 15.
It was like 87 to like 23.
Wow.
I believe is what the score was. But
that's
honestly,
the nature of this game type. When you set up and have control like that.
I said it, dude. I said it right then. I said as soon as they 3-capped, I said this is exactly what happened to them. They're just going to do it right back to OpTic, and if they can keep applying pressure, then they can easily win this game, which is what they did.
See some stats. We see Nated most kills in the game once again. OpTic outslaying the other team, but not capitalizing enough on the objective, not breaking a setup fast enough, and end up losing at the end.
So he opts to go straight for the shotgun.
Is this 2-2 right now?
Yep.
Wow.
2-2.
I would never have
gosh,
ever
what a
expected
nade.
this either. This 2-2 right now for OpTic.
Yeah, I
Best
agree.
of 3 to stay alive for their chance in the Pro League. They were so close to winning out in one of the spots at Burbank in the winners portion against E6, and then losing to Renegades in the losers bracket side of that, and being forced to play in this LCQ. Big kill out of Naded though.
Yeah, I'm surprised that shotgun was able to stay there through his spawn. He was able to go back and get that out.
I was gonna
right
say
back.
one of Naded's biggest strengths is definitely his speed. He plays very, very fast, and you see that often in objective games when he's able to get to the objective very fast, runs flags very fast. But it was right there as another good example. Off spawn, he just plays very, very fast, gets that shotgun and pretty much a free kill on that guy.
See, I feel like he almost didn't play fast enough there. He knows his whole
Yep.
team was pushing red base, and he was sitting tower, but the enemy team was already trapped at red. There was really nothing that he could use his power weapon for, and he only really got a couple of BR shots off and then got picked off. If he would have pushed up there with his teammates, I feel like they really could have cleared out red base and gotten a really heavily favored trade in their direction.
Yeah, of course. Life is Tao. I give him credit for playing fast, and then he starts playing very slow, and ends up being the play decides it. So definitely should have played a bit more faster to help his team. I'm still staying with Brett though. He is kind of looking for where the other team's going to be pushing from. Good job. That's such a big kill to get that sniper. The guy probably has no one near him or any help. He's able to go get that.
Poor positioning out of Anarchy there, to be honest,
Yeah.
with sniper rifle. The rest of his teammates were outside, and I understand what he was trying to do, but he apparently wasn't looking in the right spot because he just got picked off by Naded right away.
It was a
when he
good
came around that
prediction
corner.
grenade from Naded. He kind of thought someone was going to be there, and he ends up nailing him with that grenade, so that was very, very good. Naded rotating outside right now with this sniper, seeing if he can land a no-scope. Great snipe from
I can't believe
Naded.
he hit that.
It was a good challenge, and I talk about this all the time. He was kind of in a position where he didn't have many other options to stay alive, so challenging with sniper is his best option, and he ends up hitting that no-scope. That was a sick shot from Brett. I'm going to see
So it's
where
like
that
had
sniper
rockets.
went.
It looks like they are out.
They might be out.
but
I'm not sure who has the sniper. I'm trying to find it.
I'm actually going to go on board with Maniac here, who looks like he's in a pretty good position. He's pushing on the enemy team. He picks up that assist. And he's just kind of being pretty solid bait right now. The enemy team was definitely focused on him as he was the furthest one pushed up, and he gets a good trade-off right there.
He had the
now his
splinter nade,
teammates
though. I
have-
would have liked to see him try to use that instead. I don't think he needed to trade there when you had 2 splinter nades, too. 2 pulse nades.
Oh man, look at that
Could've
enemy
done
team
more.
just flying into blue base. They know that the red team was not really in position to stop them from pushing. They didn't really have anyone outside, and you can kind of see from the Anarchy fell off the map, I think.
Straight Sick did still have rockets. Good teamwork out of Maniac and Straight Sick. Should be able to grab this new
They
sniper.
are
I think
down in
Maniac's
numbers
gonna go
though. I'm
for
looking
it.
at the death screen. They were down 2-1 in numbers right there, but Maniac
Ends
gets
up getting
shottied,
shottied.
and it looks like Corey's going to get picked off outside as well. So now the blue team does have control, and it looks like let's just hop on board with
Anarchy picks up the new
it's-
sniper right now.
Yeah, let's hop on board with Anarchy.
Good
see a
job.
guy
He's getting
inside
some
red. I
good
think he's
angles
gonna
right
be-
now.
I would like to see him get an angle on the guys pushing from red alley to red security to tower.
Yep.
There's always some. You can snipe from the window and you can see them because that's one of the most common routes that people take to try and get tower control. And it looks
Yeah,
like
I
the red
agree.
team is able to kind of push pretty freely to tower there. So
He's not doing the best job of rotating with sniper here. These I don't like where
I
he is
agree.
in
These
blue.
rockets are coming
blue
up.
attic.
I would
These
like to
aren't
see
the
him start
best angles.
pushing outside with these.
Yeah. Almost hits the shot on the guy in turbines. Still doing a good job of controlling power weapons, but right now not much of a factor as he isn't seeing anyone from OpTic.
He's really not helping out too much here.
No.
But I do.
And now he's going to be the last guy, and he's trying to go
gonna
help
die
his
with
rockets,
sniper
and he's going to
rifle.
die.
They
That
just
was
gave them sniper, rockets, and shot. I would have loved to see him push outside there. He definitely had some opportunities to hit some shots there, but Aaron does look like he has rockets and sniper.
Yep.
As he drops the rockets for his teammate Straight Sick. Nice
Yeah,
guy.
I'm going to stay on board with Aaron, see what kind of shots he
Same.
can hit, but it's so important that OpTic is aggressive with these rockets. They don't just all go back to blue. You can't just come sit in a base, especially when they don't have tower control. They should probably use rockets to get back into tower right now. Nada doing a good job of watching the push from red. I think he just got
He did
taken
just
out.
die with shotgun.
Yes. Good snipe from Aaron. He should probably rotate, I would imagine, right now. I don't know if sitting here is the best idea. They have rockets over there, so he probably doesn't need to also watch that angle. I would like him to maybe move around the map with Brett. But you see Naded, he has moved already over to that red nest location. It's very smart of him to be able to get a different angle, apply some pressure, and keep the other team entirely trapped at tower. Naded ended up getting taken out by the shotgun. I'm not sure why he was so spread out there. I wish we had the communication because they're just so far apart from each other. Obviously, I like Nate's thought process to move over there, but Aaron has kind of been sniping from the same location without seeing anyone now for what feels like an eternity. This game has become a standstill. We can flip around. I'm going to go through the point of views to see. We see VTech is up on Catwalk. Anarchy is crouching above Pit, jumping into Turbines right now. Rami is in security, and then Squall is outside, helping Anarchy to get these rockets.
Snipe on a guy Catwalk, but VTech was not really in a solid position there. That's one thing that we've actually designated as taboo on our team, is just being top Catwalk in the open alone. There's so many different angles that you can get seen from, and you just saw him just get picked for free right there.
Yep.
Just got punished for it. And once again, Rami
tried to make a push there,
but now these rockets are coming up, and once again, I would like to see. He already had a sniper rifle.
I'm not sure why Aaron gets all of that ammo. I don't know if he.
I don't think they need two snipers technically. I think we've had issues where two people sniping causes the enemy team to be allowed to push, but I would have liked to see him outside with his teammates. But it didn't look like it mattered too much as they were able to pick up the rockets for free.
I'm going to switch on board actually with whoever has rockets here. I think Rami has rockets. He is trying to watch the push into red. I know Aaron is still sniping outside blue, but
I'm just going to stay on Aaron with sniper and I'll let you know. Let me know what you see and I'll
it's becoming a bit of a standstill again. Rami has these rockets on red flag, expecting a push to come from Red Nest. Accurately misses a rocket. Oh, and he ends up getting killed by Maniac. That is such a big kill, killing the rocket guy. Had an easy rocket kill on him when he wasn't looking, missed it, and taken out by Maniac. Wow, that was a huge kill. That could have turned the tide of this game if they were able to apply some more pressure.
He's hitting some really quick shots.
I'm going to go back over to Aaron then. It seems like he's... Well, of course I switched him and he dies. But they were getting collapsed on from Tower. I'm not sure where his teammates were. That's 2 dead for OpTic, though. This is a good opportunity for French Toast Mafia.
Yes, it is. They do have they did give up tower control, but they do have sniper outside and should be able to hopefully set up around the red side of the map.
I don't know who has this sniper right now. Did anybody pick up that sniper?
Someone picked it up.
Rami. They have 3 guys outside red here. They know there's a player on them. I'm not sure who that is. Squally kind of overextended and died to a guy Red Nest when he had teammates near him. He didn't need to die there. These next set of rockets are going to be very, very important.
They are really close together. They need to start spreading out a little bit.
This can't be good. They'll probably end up getting collapsed on. I like the route that he's taking, though.
Yes, I agree.
To just run away, get closer towards your teammates' spawns, and be in an unpredictable spot with sniper is very, very important. He kind of took an extremely long route, though.
Yeah, right. They're going to just get another free rocket launcher.
Yep.
That's been kind of the key thing I've noticed out of this,
he ends up getting shot
French
here.
Toast team. They've been giving up a lot of map control to the enemy team, allowing them to get these power weapons, which is causing them to lose these games.
Yeah, there was when he ran to blue, he ends up dying here. Wow, and he hits the no scope, man. Huge play, game changing. To be honest, it would have been just extremely hard for them to come back if they lost that sniper to OpTic there as well. I think there was someone on his team near him. When he ran to blue, it's confusing why his teammates were also pushing from blue to outside for those rockets.
I would like to see him start to relocate. The enemy team did just see him snipe at Aaron, and he missed the shot, so they know where he's going to be sniping from. So if you just can kind of rotate around, like I said, like you're not in a good position right here.
If he was in tower, possibly, his teammate just died.
Yeah, if he was watching that red alley, he would have just seen 2 people go straight to tower, clean up his teammate, and then now they once again lost control of tower.
Yeah, and inside blue doesn't necessarily have the greatest angles on that either. It's a good job to relocate finally now, but it might be too little too late. Great shot on Ace. Still a possibility, but to get 16 kills and only give up 3 deaths is going to be pretty hard indeed. 2 deaths now, as Nated takes out a player with that shotgun. When the game is almost over like this, obviously this is a good idea here to run away, but OpTic is just going to try to collapse, trade their way until the game is over, and close it out here pretty quickly.
They're just all trapped in red, and none of them have angles.
Not going to be able to do too much.
Not going to look good. I guarantee that he gets pushed right now, and someone's going to die here. Rami's going to get pushed around the corner with a shotgun, and looks like that's going to be the end of the game here very shortly.
Unbelievable. He almost stayed alive.
Good rotations out of the red team. They were able to take control of tower. They knew they needed to, but I just feel like the blue team gave up a lot of opportunities when they did have power weapons.
Only 7 deaths from Straight Sick, important to mention. Aaron also showing up, 16, 8, and 9. Good performance out of him. Only 1 assist from Anarchy. Probably because he had that sniper for so long.
That's the second game I think I've seen Anarchy with like under 3 assists. The first Regret Slayer, they actually won that game.
It is important to note here the total assists. There were 12 assists for French Toast Mafia and what is that? 24 assists for OpTic. It's a pretty big difference. Good job from OpTic to get that burn. They already have 2 dead, 3 dead now, and are pushing this last guy alive. Ends up, I was going to say that'd be a big kill if he gets that, but ends up dying. All 4 dead off the start. However, these spawners were able to get the kill on the flag guy. That's going to be very important to stall the run. And the flag is still not being run. This is a great job, whoever this was on car side. It seems like OpTic didn't really get themselves in position to run that flag like they should have. They had all 4 dead.
Yeah, they split up right there. They should have ran that pink, but it ended up not. They ran a car, and they were able to spawn on their flag behind them. But one thing I noticed at the beginning of this game with StraightSick is 2 people for OpTic pushed car side, so StraightSick knew that he wasn't going to be able to just go straight for that camo. He decided to sit up top, bait it a little bit, get the guy one shot, and clean him up, and they were able to go for a 4-0 trade right there, all because of the you know, communication, and they knew exactly what they wanted to accomplish off the start. They didn't want to get the camo, they just wanted to make sure that it got burned at the very least.
Yep. I am now on board with Nated. Did a good job of getting that kill. Double teaming someone with StraightSick out on the pink side. He's pushing in now towards pink 2. It's a good opportunity for OpTic. They are 2 dead though, and the last 2 guys are both in pink 2. That's usually not a good thing. They'll probably get shot from multiple angles here. It's important to see. Good kill from Nated. I don't know why that guy went all the way out to top car, and now 3 dead. This is going to be really, really important. StraightSick looks like he's going to try to run the flag.
From StraightSick right here. Nated should be able to hold him off right there.
Good job to provide some defense. They're going to go for the fast run with the sword out. Anarchy had to overextend and desperate to get that stop, and this will most certainly be a cap. Maybe a double cap. It seems like they all went for that return and didn't really get control of their base. No one worried about Nated, and he wisely goes immediately for the next flagpole.
That's one thing that you do see is a lot of people try and take the flag straight out of the pink door instead of going into the pink attic where you can cut off all the angles from car side. If he would have taken that pink attic, he might have been able to at least stay alive on the Eli, no shields, get his shields back, and wait for his teammates' help. But he tried to get that out as fast as he could, and it just it caused that cap to kind of be dead. It's not like it ended up hurting them too poorly, but off the respawn, he's able to at least pick up this camo.
Yep, good job from him. He'll probably go for this plasma caster as well. Usually pretty nerdy. I don't know if I like him shooting that guy there. He should try to play a bit more aggressively with this camo while he has it. Good job to clean up the kill on this guy, though.
All dead. I would like him. Yeah, I would like to see him get in here fast.
The whole team, unfortunately, seems to be on their flag. No one is watching to push out. I'm not sure where they're spawning up. He gets 2 kills under the base. That'll be big if he ends up keeping Eric alive. But the flag, like I said,
did not kill him.
Yeah, the flag is already getting pulled. I was worried that they might have already gotten out all the way to the OpTic base. It seems like StraightSick has come back to go for the kills. Naded's still in their base, so this is
this
really...
is a play where Naded. I'm not sure if they
I don't know if I like this play because they might not get this flag.
Yeah,
the whole team spawned up car and continued to push out car, so they are in their base. They got the flag out. Naded kind of is assuming his team will be able to cap this, but they don't have the return yet.
It looks like they're gonna probably this is big. This is
very big right now. 3 are dead. The last guy alive, Captain Anarchy, is top car. They're gonna get these car spawns as well. It's important. Naded unable to get the flag pulled. That was his thought process all along to go for the double cap. Great job from him. This is going to be another cap. That's 3 in a row. All dead at the same time. The last guy alive also taken out. This plasma caster does so much damage now. I'm hoping someone else is running this flag. Kind of slow. They don't have control. 2 guys.
This is looking like it, man. Naded is just playing out of his mind.
Yeah, right what the hell? There might be 1 or 2 guys that got out car side, but it looks like they're going to be taken care of. Another quick cap from OpTic.
Naded ended the game 11-3.
Unbelievable.
Ace ended the game 15-3. Ace and Naded with a combined 26-6 for that game. That was destruction. Insane.
That was
look at the kills for the other team.
That is a good example of how it's so important to not, when you spawn up, immediately push out car side. You have to kill the guys in your base. Nathan stayed alive in their base for so long. It was just a great job from him and a great job from OpTic altogether.